All right, welcome back. We're gonna see the Snowman today,
Yep.
the Michael Fassbender movie.
Perfect.
Anyone got any pre-thoughts?
All right, pre-thought right here.
Yeah, pre-thoughts.
All right, I was hyped coming in. I scored it very high on our Rotten Tomato.
We did.
Guess the score.
Yep.
Check that one out. It's pretty dope. I'm in it with my
We'll link
blonde
it below.
hair. I
All
look good.
No plugs. Let's
All
go.
And I thought it was gonna be exciting. Rotten Tomato scores come out. Not looking too hot.
What are the
The
Rotten
initial
Tomato scores?
21%.
Initial 21. I was like, all right, it's okay.
The day of 12%.
Yeah,
Just
it's
checked.
dropped to 12.
It's 13%.
Ooh, it's on the
13,
come up.
13.
As of 7:07 p.m. right now.
It's on the come up.
5.4 on IMDb.
That's great.
Yeah.
One thing I heard that now I'm looking forward to. So apparently Val Kilmer's in the movie. Everybody
Yep.
loves Val Kilmer.
Yep.
Apparently, so he was apparently battling cancer while he was filming this movie,
Okay.
and his performance wasn't great. So they had to dub over the voice lines, and apparently the dubbing isn't great. So I'm looking forward to that personally.
So this movie is just gonna be a crap fest from front to end, is what it sounds
I
like.
hope. Also, the director said there's some stuff that he wanted to put in that he didn't get to put in.
So some studio hands
And-
got dipped in.
Well, Michael Fassbender also started shooting
2
2
days.
days after his Assassin's Creed movie. But so let me read the synopsis for you guys. Right, it's basically Detective Harry Hole, which is a terrible name, dude.
It's based off a book, though.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
It's based off a book.
Series of books.
Yeah, this is
10
this.
books or something.
This starts like the sixth book in or something.
Okay.
But also the author has a cameo.
Yep.
In this, so that's kind of cool. Apparently, this movie starts off super awesome and just blows through the rest of it. But Harry Hole, right, investigates the disappearance of a woman whose pink scarf is found on a snowman. Sounds like it might have just been a regular snowman. Kids always put scarves on.
Scorsese
snowmans.
was going to direct this, but then he actually dropped out to produce it instead.
Yeah,
It would have been
that's
interesting
why
to
it
see
sucks.
Scorsese do a horror movie,
yeah,
but
as
I
the
guess
executive
we'll
producer.
never know.
Yeah, guess we'll never know.
So
But-
it's 2 hours long, and you said it starts really good, and
That's what I've
then
read.
and then it falls off. So I have a proposition to you guys. Let's stay for the first half hour
and then leave.
and leave and
Go see
watch My
Cheetah
Little
Film.
Pony, which would then equal an hour and a half. So that would equal about 2 hours,
Yeah.
and
And
then
go
the
back in.
Uber can come pick us up and we can go home.
So welcome to the post thoughts on My Little Pony.
Wait, you saw it?
No.
Oh,
Free thoughts, vlog.
I don't know really. Other than this movie sucks, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
considering
I was-
checking out that AMC MacGuffin's Bar beforehand. Sounds like it's going to be
Bet.
one of those type of movies.
Based
Nah.
on the trailers, I was like, all right, it could be good. It's a good idea for a movie, in my opinion. Like the snowman's got the bodies in them or whatever. But after those scores, shit.
Dude, it's a tough call, but I can tell you, I'm looking for acting,
Yeah.
and I'm looking for story, and then storytelling.
The director was the
That's
guy
it.
who did my Tinker Tailor Soldiers Fly and Let the Right Ones In, which is
Alright.
another horror movie. So like when we were talking Rotten Tomatoes, I predicted it would get 80%. Nathan said 73, and Spencer said 90.
All right, so
So like
we were
we're
all close.
And
we're
I was
super off.
We were kind of close.
I meant 90% bad.
I
Right? Can I say?
Don't think it works like that.
No,
It doesn't.
Yeah. So I mean, we were all very wrong on this one. And Fassbender is a good actor too.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
he
he
was-
carried
J.K. Simmons is in
Aliens.
it. Apparently,
was good
J.K.
in-
Simmons doesn't yell at all, which I don't know how that's possible. J.K.
Okay.
Simmons.
I might just watch the football game in the back.
All right,
That's why we
guys,
sit in the back.
catch us for post.
All right, welcome back. Actually, we're back because you're continuing to listen to this
And
Okay.
watch.
Time out. Let's start over.
All right, so we just saw the snowman, and we got a lot of great things to say about it, contrary
The
to popular belief.
Right now, spoiler free. We'll talk about spoilers in a bit.
Yeah.
Overall, did you like it? Let's start with Max.
It was okay.
Okay,
I
Nathan.
don't know.
Nathan, did you like it?
No.
Spencer, did you like it?
Dude, hell no.
I'm kind of with Max. Like it was okay. It sucked. It was absolutely
I
terrible.
wouldn't pay for it, but if it was in like the dollar bin or something at
might
Best
scoop it up.
Buy,
It had like so much potential.
it
did.
I think it had a lot of
And I think
potential,
that's why
but
I
they
kinda,
just-
like,
it
liked
fell
it.
flat.
Okay,
A lot of
so
it fell flat.
we're not gonna talk about spoilers or anything. The acting, I didn't like most of the cast.
Yeah.
I kind of got everybody's name confused.
My boy
At
Val
some
Kilmer
point-
was in there.
Yeah, Val Kilmer, the dubbing, like Nathan said.
Oh my
Well,
god!
Let's talk about the dubbing real quick.
It was the most atrocious editing I've seen this year.
So,
Yeah, go on.
Like-
go on. Take center stage.
all right, so like I was talking to Max when we were leaving the movie, right? People like walking down the street having a conversation. One of their voices is going to be synced, one of theirs isn't, and I totally understand that.
Right?
This one, it's straight up. Val Kilmer is like you're looking at Val Kilmer, and his voice isn't matching up.
At all.
What the hell is wrong?
This is like an
Dude,
official movie.
And it's so funny because they had
I've never seen that in a Hollywood. Never.
well they had
So
a
bad.
quiet scene where he was talking at a table. This is how he's introduced. He was talking at a table, and every time he would talk, it would show the back of his head,
Yeah.
and it would be super loud. Even though the conversation was quiet.
Dude, it was really like they butchered that.
Whoever edited that needs to be fired. Because,
Val
like
Kilmer,
I said,
Val Kilmer should be fired because
we
you have
learned
to
that-
provide the dub in the same like inflection and tone and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was
Yeah,
just
it
all
was-
Nah, he
monotone.
freeballed
like
it.
we learned how to edit that in like a freshman class. It's not hard. You watch the video and you talk.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's
And especially when like you're the person,
Yeah.
whatever, man. Well, I will give a redeeming aspect that I really, really appreciated and paid a lot of attention to was the cinematography was awesome. I loved all like the pretty scenery shots and all the transitions.
when he was like driving at the end, that was pretty cool.
I liked all
like
the,
the bridge
and like
that was
the
pretty
intro. The cinematography was
All right,
great.
I gotta gripe with the intro. They were driving through the tunnel, and that was so like fake.
Cool. Oh,
was
yeah,
the-
that
the
was so
CGI in
funny.
this
That
movie
was
is bad.
so
Looks
funny.
like an old Looney Tunes
It was
like,
bad.
cartoon where they're gonna drive into the tunnel and die.
But the tunnel transition was cool.
I thought we were like in like a Universal ride,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was-
like one of those 4D rides, and you're expecting something.
I don't know. Editing
I do-
on this movie.
I
was
think I
just-
have like a low key hard on for anything snow related,
Yeah.
like Wind
same.
River.
The setting
like
was cool.
the setting for this one was pretty cool.
For sure.
It was Norway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The best part of the movie by far happened in like the first
Dude,
30 minutes, and a kid's wearing a donkey mask, and
Oh my
Michael
God.
Fassbender walks into the basement and goes,
dude, we were.
"Ah!" Like he does it like 5 times,
Like that's how they chose the cast.
and I am crying in the theater. Me and Gabe are just rolling.
And it's
It was
like
a really
Hollywood.
serious, sad scene too.
I want to know how much they paid him extra to do that.
It's
Like
kind
Hee-Haw was like an extra like million.
it's kind of like Eddie Redmayne in Fantastic Beasts when he was like when he's like rolling on the ground.
All right.
Dude.
Do you recommend anyone to go see this?
No, you can
Max
skip
already
this
said
one.
kind of
Yeah.
like.
If
Red-
you have a movie pass, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, while watching it, you can kind of tell how this would have been much better as just a book.
I definitely think it was like 20 minutes too long. It's
I was
super
looking at my
predictable.
Yeah.
I was kind of shouting out, what's going to happen. Nathan knew what was going to
I
happen.
really wanted it to be Michael Fassbender. Oh, we're moving into spoilers now. I really wanted it to be Michael Fassbender as the killer, and I look at Nathan and I'm like, yo, it should be Michael Fassbender as the killer, because, like, he's got the sleeping disorder. He's got the black mold infection messing with his head. He's got the drugs. He's addicted to, like, whatever. He's an alcoholic.
Yeah, can we kind of talk about, like you hinted at, like all the loose ends this movie had, like the black mold, whatever. J.K. Simmons' character as a whole, Val Kilmer's
Yeah.
character as a
Dude,
whole.
that whole...
Like they open up all
That
these
whole
plot
thing,
points.
No clue.
All
Why
right,
was Val Kilmer
but
in the movie?
Why was he, like...
we have to look at it from the perspective of it was adapted from a book.
Okay.
So it was
Then why
probably
wouldn't you make the first
And scenes were cut out.
because
Yeah.
It's,
But like,
it's movie books.
Well,
It's
the
books,
same
movies.
thing-
everywhere?
Same thing with
But
the
yeah,
Dark
it
Tower.
was just
The Dark Tower movie was, like, the 9th book or whatever.
yeah.
This
They
is
grabbed from
Same
everything,
thing.
but
This was the... Like, the
This
sixth.
it was weird. Like you have this girl that's in. This is spoilers, by the way.
It's like
You have this girl that's like in the doctor's house, right?
Yeah.
That J.K. Simmons took a nude picture of.
Dude, he's
Right.
like...
What was
he's,
the-
And then all of a sudden, like nobody knows where she is.
and then he took a creep shot of the one. He's like,
Yeah, he's running a brothel, like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's what it is.
I didn't get. Maybe there's a deleted couple scenes.
so
that-
the killer's motive essentially was because people don't know who their father is, or they don't have a father because he didn't know who his father was.
Because the mom.
Right, and let me tell you, that might be the stupidest reason to go on like a killing spree.
Okay.
Of all time.
Okay,
It
so-
is spree of 10 years. It took.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
literally, it's the dumbest thing ever.
But we were talking, we were like, an underlying theme was that just coffee kills people.
Yep.
Because like all the coffee beans that he uses for the snowmen.
I mean, the snowmen were
Coffee
cool.
kills
The
people.
little notes he wrote were cool. I think the idea of leaving your trademark as a snowman, or stuff like that. I like when they put the decapitated head on the snowman. I thought
Yeah.
it was
This movie
funny.
had a lot of potential and
It-
fell short.
Big time.
One thing I did like was the weapon that he was using to kill. I
Yeah.
thought that was creative. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that. Like,
It's like this gun.
I've seen like the zip tie set.
it's like a cinch. So like you put the loop over and then pull the trigger and it gets tighter. Or you
Well,
turn
and then
it.
it spins, I think.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, because
Yeah,
it,
Like it
spins
and
spins
then
really quick.
like rips off the
and it
head.
cuts you or cuts the skin or whatever.
Dang.
So, best scene in the movie,
Donkey.
Michael.
You already
No,
went
no,
over
no,
it.
no, no.
Donkey.
Michael Fassbender bodies.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That
Bodies
like-
the female detective,
Yeah.
and she,
dude, like it's straight out of WWE.
Dude,
Like, he picks her up
suplexes her.
was, it slams. I thought she
like
broke
the,
her back.
the donkey scene was good, but that was my favorite. 'cause
Like,
I was
you know
not
It came out of
expecting
nowhere.
that.
It came out of
Nowhere.
nowhere.
like he kicked his leg and then he like
Yeah, comes around.
suplexed her and I was like,
Hold on.
Dude, you know that body double was like a dude. Like it had to have been. That dude died. He died.
One of the things that was super weird about this was like editing and continuity. So
Yeah.
like let's talk about something at the end. He's on the phone with the FBI as he's driving to the house, and they lose connection. He gets to the house, and then all of a sudden he can call the other cell phone.
And can we talk about the garbage scene where the daughter is texting the mom in the beginning, and,
Oh
the,
my
and the text
God.
don't line up?
No,
Text
they
is
show the
already
screen
sent
on the table.
green
It
and
has all
blue.
of them.
Yeah, it's
Then
green,
she's typing
blue,
it, and then it's a different color.
and then the texts are different order, and I was like, oh my God.
I leaned over and told Law, but I was hoping someone else would catch that.
No, dude, it was terrible.
also something. I was like, why? So, super spoilers.
You don't gotta
We
say
spoiled
spoilers
the ending
multiple
already.
No,
times.
super
and
spoilers.
super spoilers. Okay.
Right? The girl detective dies.
Yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah.
She
Yeah.
gets her finger
Yeah,
cut
for
off.
Michael Fassbender when he body slams fucking
So
president of the earth.
she
And then
gets-
she's like, "Get off me!" He's like, "No."
Yeah.
and he's like
I-
buried in her.
Did you guys think like he was legit about to smash?
No, I didn't think
Without
that,
the
but
Yes.
No, because there's like, he was
Kinda.
on top of her nuzzling her. He's like, yeah.
And then later
Yeah,
when
I sat there.
My point.
yeah,
hey, what's your point?
Yeah.
So she got like her finger taken off, and the camera zooms in like 7 times on the ring finger.
Yeah, it was like jump cut as the
and,
music.
and Gabe looks over to me. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" It's like zooming
The
in on the
editing
finger. Like,
was
yeah,
so-
we get it. She
It's-
doesn't have a finger.
I think this one's my episode to complain about the editing.
another bad editing. He was opening the first letter from the killer, and it cut like 3 times of him. Like slid it, it cut. He slid it a little more, and then it cut, and the letters
remember that.
out. I was like, okay,
Dude, who was the guy who, I don't know, whoever edited Taken 3 with the fencing though got a second shot with this movie and blew it. He blew it. I mean, that's
The
what happened.
movie was super anticlimactic. We were just talking
fell
about
in the
it.
water.
Like he's like
which I predicted,
he did
Yeah,
lean
the,
over to
the
me.
son dies the same way the mom does.
which is stupid ending. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
This movie had so much potential in terms of like
Michael Fassbender.
if you take the concept of a killer snowman,
Yeah.
would
And actually
would have been
do
so much
something with
better.
it.
Like
Yeah.
just
Jack
killer
Frost.
snowman.
Maybe
Let's make
if
a Jack Frost.
if Scorsese like would have actually directed it, do you think it would have been
I think-
something?
I think it would
Instead
have
of
been Robert De
being-
Niro
I
instead of
think-
Michael
I think there would have been
Fassbender.
major rewrites for that. Because, like, the story itself. Robert De Niro! For real!
So that's already one step forward in the right direction.
But there were, like, I mean, there were just major. So, earlier I was saying, like, I'm looking forward to storytelling, and acting. Acting was.
Subpar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that. Like, Fassbender did, like, solid.
oh, real
And the-
quick.
Yeah,
Okay, go. No, go. You
no,
first.
No,
you
go ahead,
first.
go ahead. It's your podcast.
He owns an apartment, and he starts off the first like 3 scenes sleeping outside.
Yeah!
What
And, like, even.
Yeah, okay, but then even with the black mold, later in the thing,
He's still
still
sleeping
getting
inside.
the dude is literally there cleaning his house, and he's listening to music.
Yeah.
No, I think that was the killer.
Dude, yeah.
I think the
That
killer
was-
was in the house.
Well, that
It
was
was
another
the
loose
killer.
end.
yeah,
No,
like
it was the killer because the guy who's normally cleaning
was
was
outside.
outside smoking.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
yeah,
I
he was
missed
like
that.
petting
Oh,
the
I
dog.
missed
But
that
like,
too.
what the hell is the point
Yeah,
of showing the
why was he
killer?
holding
was
Okay,
in
but
the
that
house?
doesn't explain why the
Mess
dude's
with
literally
him.
sleeping in the streets
didn't
of
know.
Norway.
What do you
Or
mean?
in the park of Norway.
To know.
Alright,
to
what's your
let
point?
him
What's your
know.
point? What's your
Yeah.
point?
Oh yeah, and then what did I say? Story. The story itself was like garbage. It had too much fluff around it, and the actual thing that mattered, which was Killer Snowman guy, like they didn't really build on that. They just kind of like, we have this cool concept and we're gonna build everything garbage around it, not tie it off in the end. And then also the storytelling was pretty garbage too, because they were like, oh, let's talk about this, let's talk about this, let's
It
talk
was
about this.
all over
And then
the
let's
place.
make this one storyline a million miles long because we're gonna jump cut everything.
Yeah.
And
It also didn't help that I thought the kid's name was Olaf the Snowman the whole time.
wait, was it not? Oh, it was
No,
Oleg.
it's like Olak or something like
Oleg.
that.
Oleg.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Hey guys.
all right.
Podcast. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I guess we'll wrap this up. Anybody have anything else to say?
Buttery or burnt?
Burn.
Burnt.
Super buttery. Burnt. My bad.
You okay? He low-key liked
It's
it.
the black
We walk
mold.
out and he's like, "Yo, that was low-key an 8 out of 10."
The next showing comes at 9:45, and I might actually check that out.
What's the next showing?
The Snowman.
What? You're gonna watch it again? Oh.
Catch you guys later.